All right, all right, all right. So, strange things are happening, man. One day, one after the other, after the other. And it looks like I am. Looks like my road shows to go somewhere else. Let me check here. I wanted to see the how many views this. Uh, Let me see. This video
Nada.
has about the meditation.
As you can see, I finished nada.
This has like 120 views, and the last in like in one day, it's about the Muse headband. So first of all, this video will be for table tennis, and uh, okay, let's get my stupid face away from there. So this video had like 130 views in comparison, and this just one day in comparison to the highlights were beating IFA like 111, which is like 2 weeks there. Like this was my best game. This was my best game ever. I totally destroyed IFA 4-0. He took 2 sets, and he can be lucky he took even these 2 sets. And I became again number one. And this had 111 something views, 12. Well, if you compare it to people on YouTube, it's nothing, of course. But compared to mine, it was more than um, all the other videos before this, the last months, I think. So because this also was the best performance I had. And this about Muse. Muse is, for those who don't know, Muse is a EEG headband from Interaction. You put it on, like I showed it, they put it on the head, and then it measures your brain waves when you meditate. And I'm using this for like 5 years, and there was a letter from email from Interaction, and they asked everybody, I guess, to do a video. So I did this video, and now today again something with meditation happens. I will do a video, a separate video later. But now I was starting to do a video now, and I thought, all right, um, let's address what happened those last days, which might be crucial. Oh, it is crucial, that's for sure. It was a big, big, big thing, and it might have been the end of me playing in 11. Um, I'm not sure yet, but there's a big, big chance that this is it. I will not play anymore in tournaments. I will not coach anymore because I don't know if most of you don't even know. I was paid from 11 to do coaching. I don't know if you know, some of you may have met Will. That's the new guy for their social media. He posted, I think, he posted when he asked me to play with this what the quadrants. Never played before, and immediately the first time. This was the first video. Uh, the video was me recording first time playing this, and in the fifth attempt, I think I I did like 48K or something. So, and we had like deal with 11 every week, 1 hour every Monday, one session, and then to show them, and then they would from this make small clips. And the idea was like from zero to hero, like for total beginner, to go to um like he said, like 3,000 something, which could be possible if there's enough time. Then it's possible, of course. I'm pretty, and especially with him because he is very talented. I'm sure 3,000. Well, it might take some time. Uh, let's say if this was like every like one time a week is not enough. But if he would also practice the rest of the week, what I show him Monday, then maybe in 1 year, maybe maybe it could be possible in 1 year. Let's say 1 year, maybe. So this was the plan. Everything was going fine. Um, I declared, how you say declared? I think like how do you say, a freelancer? Is this the word in English? A freelancer. I think when you have your own business, because of the money coming in, and I have to pay taxes, I went to my accountant and to the tax to the government and declared that I'm now a freelancer and so on, with insurance and everything. So everything was fine. Tournaments, I had um, the best performance ever when I beat IFA like this. In the semifinals, I beat Netping, also pretty dominant, but not like IFA. It was much closer with Netping. IFA was like, it should have been 4-0, 8-0, but he won 2 sets, and I'm number 1 again. 2 now, and Anton, I think, and 3 IFA. So everything was going fine. We were talking with Sulik about the next tournament, and then he will do like a new system for season 6. Is it season 6 or season 5? For the next season. I had very, very good ideas, also more money. Everything was going perfect. And then the big thing happened like 2 days ago. Like a huge fight with Carrot. And he timed me out for 24 hours. And this bothered me so much that I unfriended everybody from 11 Discord. I left 11 Discord. I unfriended everybody there on Discord and Facebook, and just kept like very people I know personally or are close to me. People I will continue to have contact. It's like 5 people. This my sister, Yanis, those kind. I even unfriended Vasil. Imagine, nothing personal. I just want to cut all ties with just one. I don't want to say who I kept, because this person may not want to others to know. Because I will know. I will go now next week. Next week I will go to Hungary to see Master. So there's a person in Hungary. Anyway, so, and right now I feel like I will tell you what happened, but right now I feel like a weight is lifted from my shoulders. I don't know what will happen from now on, where all this will go, but we will see. When I go to my master next week, then I will ask him also about this, why this is happening and what this means. And I mean, this all started very strange because, as you all know, they will go now to Singapore for the Olympic week, Olympic esports week, where they will have 11 as exhibition. They will have like 1.5 hours, I think, to show off. So they will do like semifinals and a final. It's like Anton will go, Netping will go. No, Anton will go, Hurricane will go, the finalist, Selden will go, and then one guy from who helps them there. He comes to my YouTube, and we have talked a few times. Yes, last time for the settings and so on. He's not very good, so I don't know if this is a good idea to have him also play there. But I guess they just wanted to give him like thank you. But if you think about for the game, if you want to show off the game, then you should have the 4 best players. I never saw him play, but he's surely, I think he's like 2,600 or something, 2,900, so he's not the top player. So this is surely not a good idea. To have him in this, because people will see and will think, what, he's the 4th best player in the world, and he's not nowhere close. So yes, I understand When you if you wanna um, uh, like show your gratitude to him because he's helping them, but give him money. If you wanna like show him your gratitude, give him money, pay him, because this is not good if you have not the top 4 player presenting the game. But anyway, it's their job, it's their business. So, and of course, the idea was that I will go also. And as some of you or many of you may know, my wife has multiple sclerosis, and I'm taking care of her. So I cannot just leave and go wherever. But she was also saying, okay, go. This is something big and once in a lifetime opportunity, and please go. And said, okay, what will I do with you? Where will I put you? And said, oh, we will find somebody who come here and help us, or I go to this hospital. So we started thinking about it. There was also a possibility that 11 will pay for it, maybe. So we didn't talk about it, but there was this idea. So we started thinking about this and starting to make phone calls and see if somebody can come and so on. And then I heard that my spiritual master, will come to Hungary the same weekend. So then, of course, for me, it was sure there's no way I will go to Singapore with my spiritual master the same weekend in Hungary. There's just no way. There's just no way. So the question was then, either I stay home and don't go anywhere, or we go to my master. And this was funny because all those years when he came to Europe, we were never thinking about going there. Just in 2017, I went with Anna because she got initiation. 2019 in Greece, there we go. But in between, he went many times to Germany and other places in Europe. But I never even thought about it because Anna couldn't go, and I never thought like leaving her and going. But now, because we already were talking about Singapore, so suddenly this conversation went, okay, if we are planning anyway, then isn't it better for me to go there? And she, yes, go to master. So I informed. First, I wanted to play the tournament anyway because I wanted more elo. I wanted to go like to 3,800 since I played so good. Now this was a big chance to go to 3,800 because if I performed like this and beat like 2 people 4-0 from the top, I am at 3,800. I would have broken the 3,800. But because for me truth is above all, I told Sulik, look man, I know I will not go. I know already I will not go. Can I still play? And he said, no, this is not, because this tournament is for those who will go there. And others asked him to just play, and said no. So I cannot let you play. It's not fair. All right. We tried to find solutions, but the fairest thing, I said, look, the fairest thing is that I will not play if you said this also to others. So I didn't play. But now when I think about it, maybe it would have been better if I didn't say anything and play the tournament, crack the 3,800, because it's very difficult for anybody to reach after that. You have to be like really, really good and really be consistent, not lose one game. Because if you are high, like close to 3,800, and then lose just one game, not the whole thing, 4-1 to somebody, you lose immediately like 20, 30 points. So it's very, very difficult. And you saw Ifa had 3,783, I think. he lost to Lerner. And then 4-3. Imagine he lost to Lerner 4-3, and he lost more points to Lerner than to me losing 4-0. Imagine this. 4-3. He lost, I think, 70 something points, and with me he lost 60. But I beat him 4-0. So and I have now 3,710. So would be like with the performance I played, and I had this new cool new drill I played before IFA. This was crazy. So if I would, and this was exactly the next day then, uh, the tourney. So with the performance I had and the level I reached, it would be. I would even bet that I could break the 3,800. Like nobody was touching me the way I played. You saw what I did to IFA and the semifinals also to Netping, and I didn't even play good with Netping. And I wasn't also not satisfied with IFA because those of you who watched my preparation, I played like this, and then in the game this. But it's logical. You cannot play the same as you play in practice. Always practice is better, competition. But like many people know, those who know table tennis, there are many people who are world class in practice. They are top world class. But then when the pressure comes, they and I'm one of them. I'm one of them. When the pressure comes, I perform much less, lower. So anyway, now like the way everything played out, I regret it somehow. I shouldn't have said anything. Then it's not lying, no. Didn't say I will go, but anyway, it is. I mean, it's not, but Anyway, so I would have if I'm not gonna play anymore, then it would be nice to have 3,800 because this will stay at the top. But anyway, if I don't play for 2 weeks, I will be gone anyway, so doesn't matter. Anyway, so everything was going perfect. Mining was good. Um, I was getting like 150 euro for an hour. Everything. Will is a very nice guy. We had a good chemistry. He was talented, very talented, and he was progressing fast. We did like 5 sessions, and we did also before with Zach, the other guy. So everything was going perfectly. I booked the tickets for Hungary. They will go now there. Everything was going perfect. So then, when was it? Like 4, 5, 6 days ago, 1 week ago, we had a discussion. People had a discussion about the game freezing and a bad connection. The final between Hurricane and Anton was horrible because of this, like stuttering all the time, freezing all the time. But so people were talking about, oh, okay, what is if this will be in Singapore and this would be very bad and na. So I was seeing the discussion and I was telling my thoughts. I said, look, if it's an internet thing, then it doesn't matter anyway, because they go to Singapore, there they will play under the best conditions ever, because it's like Olympic E-week. They make sure they have the best internet ever. They are all close to each other, so there's no lag. The other thing was, what is if it's their headset? Well, if it's their headset, then there's also no problem, because I'm sure Carrot will have like many spare headsets there for people to try, and I guess they will have a tent like in Singapore before. So where I saw they had many headsets and adapters and so on. So I'm sure they will have extra there. So if it's a headset, then it's also no problem. But I don't think it's the headset because Hurricane, I think Hurricane, he has problems a long time. And there are just a few players we all know have bad internet. And also, if it's also another reason why it is the you say it is the internet, because of the lag. You see lag spikes. Now we saw that the version, some people said the version 54, it creates a bug which affects the internet, the Wi-Fi. So, but those people had anyway. I don't know. I think Anton and Netping, I don't know if they had before this problem. I know for sure Selden had always bad internet, always. So and Hurricane had problems too. Like there's few people like Dr. Lee when he plays in his and it's not about maybe it can be something else, because I think I remember Dr. Lee saying he had a very, very expensive. He was paying like 400 or something every month to have like 1 terabyte or something. But it's not about, you can have the fastest internet. It can be just the network. Like you at the place you are, maybe this is like a very, very good internet, but the way the signal travels from you to the other person, maybe there is a problem. We have experiences also, I think, with IFA, like with those two are good, but this with this has problem, or this with this has problem. So it doesn't really matter, except if you have very bad internet, very bad like connect. But if you have, I have like 100 connection, and I have now with the power line, I never have a problem. So anyway, it's Dr. Lee, it's Shane, it's Selden, it's Hurricane, it's Joe. Everybody knows. So there are some people who have bad internet. And generally, there were also others from France who had bad internet, and I had discussed that. How can this be in France? They have such bad internet. No. How can this be in France? This happens in France when France is like a top European country. They should have the best. And they told me, like, we have bad internet in France. I don't know why, but we have bad internet. All right. So this was a thing. So then this guy comes, this French guy, and starts talking like, oh no, we have very good internet in talking to me. We have very good internet in France, and you don't know what you're talking about, and la la la. Say, look, man, I'm not the one who came up with this, that France has bad internet. Those people told me themselves that they have bad internet in France, and I think was it Selden? Selden would change from his house to somebody else and play, or there was somebody, I don't know, I don't remember. Was it Selden? I may be wrong, but somebody from France who changed and went to another place because of this. Anton had problems where he plays in the hall, I think. So there is this issue, and this is nothing personal. It's just stating the facts. If it was me, it would be me. If it was Yanis, I would say the same about Yanis. It's nothing personal. It's just about the fact that those people have bad internet, and we were talking about this, what the solution is. But he took it somehow personally. He took it somehow like against his country or whatever. And he was telling me, no, we have very good internet, and maybe they couldn't set it up. And I tried to help them. Well, if you try to help them, then either you don't know what you're talking about, or this is not the problem because they still have bad internet. So most likely they just have, maybe where they live, they have bad internet. I cannot imagine in Paris that they have bad internet. So anyway, he took it personal, and he was attacking me personally. He said, oh, we have better internet than you in Greece. I said, what the fuck? What is this? What is this? Why you need to make this personal? This is not personal. This is just stating the facts. And if you would watch the streams, you would know that those people have problems. It's Selden, it's NetPing, it's Anton against NetPing was also very bad, but there was no discussion because they are friends. There was like, oh fuck, oh sorry, oh fuck. But when there was competition, Grillian was playing with Hurricane. He stopped the game, and they started another one. Hurricane played with Dr. Lee one time. He left. Dr. Lee with Yanis. Yanis gave up, I think, the first time. Second time again, very bad. Shane, always bad. Selden with me, always bad. Also with others. So there are people. Joe, always bad. With me, I think not, when he played with me, because I said I played like 200 euro. There were because I'm also uploading with my cam. There was this discussion that maybe the upload with my cam, like there's more data and so on. But I have a 100 connection, and I did. Then somebody helped. I think Jamie told me like do the video on 2.5 gigahertz and the game on 5. So it was better. And then I bought I paid 200 euros to get a power line because I'm playing downstairs, and my connection is like perfect now. And I was looking about testing with package loss and so on. Everything was very good. So there's never a problem with me. And also when I played Joe the other time, I think was okay. But those people are known. It's nothing personal, and I'm somebody who protects them. I'm somebody who fights for them, because people were complaining and you have. I said, shut the fuck up and play. Last time also like with Selden and Hurricane, and I like both of them. And Selden was stopping the game and saying, "Oh, I was writing in chat, shut the fuck up and play, man. I mean, the kid is not his fault. He has bad internet. Okay, what do you want to do? You have also bad internet. You shouldn't talk at all, because you have also bad internet. And you even, when you played with me, you were saying like to take my camera off. And we tried. It's the same, because you have a bad connection, and you know. So you should be the last to talk. But even if you don't, or like Grillon when he played with Hurricane, and he said like, "Oh, mon Dieu," and he was like complaining in French and so on. Just stop it, because it's not his fault. It's not like he's doing it on purpose, and it's nothing you can do about it. Will you stop playing? No. Do you have a solution? No. Then why you stop the game? Just to complain? But this has no effect, other than if you wanna like put pressure on the kid. So I'm the one who, even with Shane, it is what it is. He has bad internet. We will not. It's not the right thing to tell them not to play, because this is just a part of the game. So just shut up and play. If it's something extraordinary, it's like besides the normal, and there can be done something, then okay, you can talk. Like I asked last time Dr. Lee when he played with Yanis, can you try next time to play from your penthouse? Because if it's because of maybe you have very good internet, because maybe it's because there's so many people there. And everybody have they all have devices, and they're all like 20, 30, 40, 50 people there around close to the router. Maybe this influences. I don't know what it is, but it is a problem. So maybe can you try? And he said yes, of course. And maybe he did it last time, because last time this game with Yanis was everything okay. So anyway, I'm the one who also says always also to Hurricane, and this okay, it is what it is. It's not nice, but what can you do? You cannot do anything. So just play. And this guy made it personal. Oh, it's about greed. We have better things. You say, what's wrong with you? What do you mean better? Why do you need to make this personal? So we went into like an argument. Carrot came and separated us. And Carrot, said, stop all. I'm not the one who made it personal. He did. I just replied to it. He made it personal. He attacked me on a personal level. I didn't. I just defended myself. So anyway, this was over. Okay, then I said, okay, you go this way, just leave me alone, and everything okay. Then, was it a few days later? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 day, 2 days, no, 3 days later, this guy starts again, like out of nowhere. He says some comments like, curveball, like about internet and Greece and stuff like this. All right. So I said, what's wrong with you? What do you want? What is this? Why do you need to continue this? And Carrot came and said, oh, I'm the joke police, and this is just a joke. No, this is not a joke. And this guy said, oh, you don't have a good sense of humor and blah, blah, blah. And I said, I have a very good sense of humor, like very good sense. And that's why I can see that this has nothing to do with humor. This is not a joke. This is an attack. And you like wrap it up like a joke and somehow, no, this is an attack. So I said, leave me alone. Take your jokes and go somewhere else. Leave me alone. I don't want to have anything to do with you. Okay, so this finished. And then 3 days ago or 2 days ago, he continued again. Something like he was talking with somebody, and he was saying like, oh, maybe I need to get a Greek internet. And then somebody said, oh, you're celebrating? He said, yes, I drink beer, this, and ouzo. No, Greek. So I was like, man, what the fuck's wrong with you? What is your problem? You're sick. You have a problem. It's something not right with you. I told you multiple times, leave me alone. What do you want from me? I didn't even know who you are. But after you came at me like this, it's okay. I don't want to have anything to do with this energy, with this negative energy, with haters. Leave me alone. Which, by the way, I was watching the other day, because I was saying, before I even came to Discord like 3 years ago, Carrot asked me to come to Discord. I said, no, I don't want to. He said, why? because I know how it is there. Haters will come at me. I will defend myself. They will continue. I will swear at them because I will cross the line, and then I will be kicked out. It's always the same. And I said, no, how? You will see. And it's always the same. And now I watched the other day this nice video from Djokovic. There was an interview with Djokovic, who now I think is the best. There were like Federer, Djokovic, and Nadal. They were like, I think 20 Grand Slam or 20 ATP finals or whatever. Or it was a Grand Slam? No, I don't think Grand Slam. Like wins, like big tournaments. And he now I think is the best. He passed them. So a reporter was asking him, he said, why do you think you have so much negativity coming your way? It's like, I think 1 out of 5, which is a lot, like 20%. Imagine 5 comments or 5 comments, and 1 of each 5 comments is negative. Why do you think? And he answered something I never heard before, but which explains things. He said, you're surprised? I don't know what the interviewer answered. And he said, I will answer in the words of Kobe Bryant. And Kobe Bryant has said, like, if you have haters, it's a good thing. Because haters don't go to the best. They go to the great or greatest. Something like this. Yeah, something like this. Don't go to the best. They go to the greatest, to the great. Not to the good ones, not to the best, to the great. Something like this. So, if I take like this, man, it makes sense. So if some haters come, I can say thank you, because this means I'm great, which is true, by the way, as I proved now with the game how I beat Alpha. Yeah, so this explains things, because it's always the same. People come at me like for no reason, just like this, just because they're assholes. So this happens, and I'm like, man, what the fuck is wrong with you? You are sick. You have a problem. You should go. I cannot help you. You should go and see a therapist or something, man, because you have a problem. I don't know you. We don't have contact. I don't know who you are. We never talked before. There is something. Let's say it's a misunderstanding. Let's try to be positive. You come at me. You launch a personal attack. I tell you to stay away. I don't want to have any of this energy, and you just continue. This is harassment. This is called bullying. And I can defend myself just fine. I know how to talk to people like this, so they shut the fuck up. But the problem is, if I talk to them the way I know those people should talk to, I will get kicked out, as I was. Like 2 times, 3 times I was kicked out. Always the same thing. Somebody attacks me, somebody talks shit to me, I tell them to stay away, they continue just like this asshole here. And then I lose my patience and start swearing at them, like you piece of shit and whatever. And then I get kicked out. Because they said, we don't care who is right, who is wrong, we don't want this kind of language here, and we don't want this here. And I remember Carrot telling me, come to me. And I said, this is not who I am. I will not run to daddy. I will take care of business myself. And he said, no, because if you do this, then I have to kick you, because you're not allowed to talk like this. I don't care. By the way, I have also groups. I have a Facebook group about meditation, and my rules is, don't be a fucking asshole. If you're an asshole, then live with the consequences. All this political correctness and we should not talk like this, this is all bullshit. This is all bullshit, and this is all fake. This is all fake. Everybody swears. I don't know one person except Master who doesn't swear. I don't know anybody who doesn't. People fight with their families, with their wives, with their husbands, with their kids, with their parents. This is part of life. It's not nice, but to pretend that this doesn't exist, and all those who pretend they don't, they're all fucking liars. They're all fucking liars. Everybody fights, because how can it be that people get divorced? How can it be that they give parents away? How can it be that they kill each other? Because those things doesn't exist. We are about to have a third world war. People are, it's just a part of life. And I'm just being normal. I'm not hiding. I'm not wearing a mask. Others are wearing a mask, pretending that, oh no, we don't talk like this. And you do. The moment you, or what is going in your mind, I don't even want to know. Because it's ugly. In my mind, you are hearing what is going on. Because what I think, I will tell you. I will tell you in your face. Just that in a situation like this, he said, no, come to me. Come to me and I will take care of it. This is what he told me. And I was reluctant because I don't like this. I like to take care of business myself. So anyway, this guy continues, and I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you, man? What, are you in love with me? Is it this? Is this the reason why you just can't leave me alone? Well, I don't have anything against gays, but I'm not into men. So leave me alone. And he was like, oh, no. I have a wife and I'm married and who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares what your name is? If you're married, if you're single, if you have a dog or a cat or a fucking cockroach as a animal. I don't give a fuck. Just leave me alone. That's the only thing I want from you. Nothing else. Just leave me alone. I wish you all the best. I wish you have a wonderful life, but stay the fuck away from me. And he would go like, I was saying like something like, look, what do you need? Do you need me to call somebody, or is this how you learn? Because if you continue like this, you will get kicked out. Because this what you do is harassment. This is bullying what you do. And I know how to talk to people like you. If I'm free to talk how I want to talk, you will not talk anymore in 5 minutes. You will go crying home. But I'm not allowed to talk to you like this because I will get kicked out. So I'm trying my best to stay calm. I'm not swearing. I'm not using any insults. He is insulting me, calling me a troll and calling me this and that. So I was like, all right. So this guy is just not getting it. Then he comes back and says, he says like, I don't know. I write. I tag Carrot. And I say, hey, Carrot, would you take care of this or not? Or do I need to start swearing at this guy and lose my patience? Something like this, I think. And this guy comes and answers, Uzo! Something like this. Uzo! And if I was close to you, I would buy you a beer. If you would be close to me, you would not even be talking to me. Because this never happens in real life. And I'm sure you will not be talking to me like this. What? Let's say we meet and you will be coming at me and insulting me, and I would say, leave me alone, and turn around and walk, and you would come, you would follow me and talk to me and keep talking to me, and I would say, hey, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I don't want anything to do with you. And you would continue to harass me and come at me. This is what will happen. Those things don't happen in real life. Those things only happen on the internet. People don't do stuff like this. So, well, I heard of bullies in real life, but I don't think all those people I met in real life in internet, they don't look like bullies to me. They don't look like bullies to me. Anyway, so I was saying this to Carrot, and he was like, Uzo, blah, blah, blah. So Carrot comes and says something like, hey, what is this? And I don't have 20 hands and so on. All right. I said, all right, then take care of him. Take care of him. You see what he's doing? He's harassing me. And he was trying to, you know, like, see us as like we both. No, it's not we both. I didn't start it. He started it. I told him again and again and again, stay away from me. I didn't swear. I didn't insult. Nothing. He went on and on and on and on. Even saying, oh, what is this Protetiesi, a troll and blah, blah, blah. Stuff like this. And I stayed calm. I just said, leave me alone. And he kept coming at, this is harassment. So don't tell me those things. Tell that guy those things. And if he doesn't listen, then kick him out. You are the one who told me to come to you. And you know what he said? So we went back and forth something. Oh, I have to leave and have to go to the things. Okay, then tell him to stop. And you know what he said? Like he wrote a big thing. You can check it in general. Here are the new rules for you. Something like this. And he wrote like this, like a long thing. Oh, now you found time? Till now you didn't find time to tell him to stop, but now you found to write the new rules for me? You told me, you asked me to come to you. And now when I did come to you, you write this. And I'm sure if the roles were reversed, he would tell me straight in my face, hey, shut up or I'll kick you out. So he says, if you are harassed, if you are badmouthed, if you are embarrassed, if you are stuff like this, I don't like, you know, you get the vibe. Like if you get insulted, I don't care. That's what he said. I don't care. Ignore him. Block him. Go talk to Mods. And I did talk to Sulik. I told Sulik in private, look what this guy is doing. But Sulik was not there at this time. I guess he was busy with his family. Tim was not there. I don't know if Stone. I didn't hear from Stoney for a long time. Maybe also he stays away from me because I didn't talk to him or with him like for ages. Like not one time, all these months, like, or year, nothing. With Tim, we had a good relationship now because we had this thing also with the fight. I was fighting with Tim the other time because of some old shit, you know. But then somehow we found like we came somehow. You can say we came along. We are not friends or some, you know, like love each other, hug each other. But we came along. There was some respect. Right? He didn't attack me like he was attacking me all this time. It was good. I would say we had a good relationship. This is how I saw. We had a good relationship. We made a little bit fun. It was nice. But he was not there. And I attacked him. And he said, I don't care. Ignore him. And at that moment, I was like furious. So you don't care? When I was defending myself. You people talk, and you told, no, you cannot talk like this, and if you do, you kick me out. And you kicked me out 2 times. 2 times or 3 times. And now, and you told me, come. If somebody does this, to come, I will take care of it. And now, you don't give a shit? Before you said, oh, and we here, and we want people to feel safe, and blah, blah, blah. Bullshit. Bullshit. This is what I've been saying since day one. It's double standards. I'm not treated the same way as other people are treated. When I say something, it's immediately, oh, like so many times. I mean, just the other thing, like with Anton back then. Imagine I would hit the ball into his face. What would happen to me? I would be lynched. So he said, Anke, and I was like furious. Oh, so that's how it is now? You don't care? All right then. Let's see if you can keep this same energy. Fuck you too then, you piece of shit. Fuck you too, you fucking cunt. Something like this I said, like I was really, really angry. And then I said, ignore me. Ignore me. Isn't this what you said? Like no matter what happens, so let's see if you can ignore me now. Fuck you too. And he kicked me out. He timed me out. Not that other piece of shit who was attacking me, and it was clear that it was how do you say, malicious, like with bad intent. It was clear. It was clear. It was not like somebody was like what do you see, like not believing it. I mean, yesterday, the day before, you said, "Oh, it was a joke." No, it was not a joke. I told you already the other time it's not a joke. This is an asshole, and he's coming at me all the time, and you are not doing anything about it. So, and he said, "Oh no, there are no winners, or there is a winner." Because this guy is thinking, I can say whatever I want to say. I can insult the best player in the game. I can insult him every day. I can hunt him down, and nobody does anything about it. So here, you can all suck my dick. I will attack him anyway. This is the message you give out. And when I say something back, I get kicked out. And I say something back to defend myself. I just defended myself. Because this asshole wouldn't stop. And I didn't even talk to him like this. But when Carrot came and said, I don't care, oh, then I freaked out. Oh, you don't care now. It doesn't matter to you. Yeah, fuck you too then. Fuck you too. And suddenly he started caring. Suddenly he did care. And he kicked me out. He timed me out. So I was like, This really, should I say hurt me? Bothered me? More like bothered me. This was really, yeah, I don't know if hurt is the same, is the right thing. But this was really bad, like really bad. So this just confirmed what I have been saying all this time. This double standards. It's not about wanting everybody to be okay. I don't know why it is. Maybe because he has this business deal with the French Table Tennis Federation, where they give them money for. So maybe it's this. I don't know. So whatever the French do, it's okay because we have a deal with them. I don't know what it is. If it's a personal thing, but I was like, I'm not taking this anymore. So I left Discord. I unfriended everybody. So whoever was my friend and is not anymore. I even unfriended Vasil. I don't have anything with Vasil. He's a nice guy. We came along well. But I just wanted to cut all ties. I just kept people who are either I know personally, like Yanis, my sister. Yeah, the one guy from Thailand I coached, and still I told him I would finish. I would coach him more. So that I have like 5 people now. So I just kept those and made one new friend because I will be having contact with those people except of 11. I even unfriended everybody else. I also unfriended Sulik. You know what he said? I was like talking to him. Well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I will say it. You know what he said? He said like, "What do you want me to do?" When he says, "Should I buy a Greek internet?" What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you want me to do? You know how it is meant. Everybody knows how it is meant. Carrot knew it. He knows it, of course, because he texts me like this. He is attacking me, and he's choosing a way without swearing. But everybody who followed this discussion knew that this was attack to me. So you, if you would be fair, you would go to him and say, "Hey, look, man, stop with this. Stop with those curveballs. We know that this is an attempt to get to ProDT. Stop it. ProDT told you several times, leave him alone. So stop those things. What is this? Greek internet and Uzo and this. It's clear that you are throwing curveballs at him. Why are you doing this? Stop it. This is what you should say. You don't have to talk bad to him or kick him or whatever. Well, if he continues, then you should kick him. Yes, just as I was kicked. But this is what you should do. So he tells me then this too. I'm like, what the fuck? You too? Why? Because you work for Carrot and don't wanna have problems with Carrot? I never asked to go to do something which jeopardizes your job, of course. But this is your job. You should talk to him and say, because for those who say, "Oh, Sulik," and this Rebo guy who continued talking, because I stayed a little bit and so I could see what they write, but I couldn't answer. This Rebo guy came there, who on French Discord showed like dick coming and having like a what do you say, like when orgasm and you like sperm is flying. This he was showing on French Discord that Sulik is like this when it comes to me. Another nice French guy. He came and talked then. This is how you should talk as an admin. It has nothing to do with our relationship. You know that this guy is saying this to attack me. You know it. And you ask me what to do? Yes, go to him and say, "Hey, stop this." So anyway, so I said, all right. So this is how it is. All right then. Bye. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck everybody. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm trying and trying and trying and trying, and people see this as weakness. This guy thought I'm weak, and he's coming at me more and more and more. And I can talk like I know I should talk. I know how to talk to those people. I know very well how to talk to those people. There's a special language you can use with those people, and they will shut up and go. But I cannot talk to this like this. And I'm, especially this thing, Carrot said, I don't care. Also, you don't care. All right then. Fuck you too then. And did I mention that I was working with, I said, right, that I was doing those coaching videos. And I was also talking with Will. And this is how somebody should react. Will reacted like, oh, fuck, what is this? I didn't see it. And he then saw it and said, oh, he didn't take sides. He just said, all right, we'll talk with Carrot, and maybe you both don't want to make this happen, but I will try to make this happen. And I told the man, stay out of this. I told him, stay out of this. It's not your business. You will try, maybe you will have problems with your job then, because you never know how Carrot will react. Somebody who says stuff like this and kicks people like this, he has a big ego, man. He has a big ego, and he shows he's an asshole when in certain situations. So stay out of it. It's something between me and him. So I stopped. I cut all ties, and of course I cannot work for somebody who treats me like this just because of the money. Because I have what is very, very foreign to many people. I have honor and dignity. I don't give a fuck if you pay me or not. I will not work with you. I don't give a fuck if the money is good or not good. I can't work for somebody who did what he did. So fuck you too. And now I don't know what I will do with the tournaments, if I will continue tournaments or not, but I have the feeling that this is it. I have the feeling that this is it. Because if you think about it, the tournament, the money is also coming from Carrot. Yes, you can say it's not a direct payment. It's not like with the coaching. With the coaching, I was paid for my services. The tournament is somehow different, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I will go to see my master next week in Hungary, and I don't know. I will ask him about this. I will ask him what is this? Does this mean to cut completely, or play just tournaments? I mean, even if Carrot apologizes, which he doesn't. I mean, he pulled a stunt like this also before. He called me a liar to my sister, and he was saying like, oh, and you will see, you lied to your sister. I said, what the fuck you talking about, man? And he thought that he would talk to my sister and she would take his side. So, all right. I called my sister. We had a discussion about similar things back then when I was kicked. And it turned out that he was the liar, not me. He did lie about what I said and what it said. And my sister said, my brother would never, ever attack somebody with no reason. Ever. Never. Because that's not who I am. I'm happy with my life because of meditation. Everything in my life is because of my spiritual master. Everything. People say, and you think it. No, I know who I am. And it's all a gift from my spiritual master. Everything. Either directly through charging, either directly through gifts he does because of the power he has, or through the charging, through meditation. That's the reason I'm happy, and that's the reason I have the life I have, and I thank him every single day. I thank God every single day. Thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for this life on the outside. Thank you for the happiness inside. I remember when COVID hit, people were freaking out. People were committing suicide all day. I live anyway like this. For us, nothing changed. For us, it was even better because now when we went on the streets were empty. But I would not go anyway every day out and to to search for happiness on the outside. I just leave the house to go for shopping. Just this, to go for food, and if there's something to do, like go to the post office or whatever. I never go out for coffee. I never go out for cinema. I never go out for anything. To the sea, we have some people, if you know where we live. I live exactly at the beach. People come from all over the world, come to Crete, to spend time here at the beach and so on. I didn't go to the beach. You know when I went the last time to the beach? I think 2004, like 20 years ago. Because meditation gives me all the happiness I want. And my spiritual master says, everything you want, everything you need is already within yourself. And those who are searching on the outside are living in a world of illusion, or how other spiritual masters said, Maya, how they call it in Buddhism. It's all an illusion, just like the Matrix is, the real Matrix. Everything you want is within, because if you think about it, if you are happy about something, where do you feel it? You feel it inside of yourself. You don't get anything from the outside. The outside are just triggers. You trigger it, but the feeling of joy, the feeling of happiness you feel is already within you. On the physical level, it's even measurable. It's dopamine. So, and I remember when I went on the path 20 years ago. I remember in his first, I think it was the first or second book of my master, and he said, like, remember your best experience in life. Relive it. Imagine anything you want in life. There will come a time where you feel this exact happiness in meditation. And then it will be 1,000 times more, 1,000,000 times more. Well, now I will not share what my best experience in life was, because well, there's a reason why not, but it's doesn't matter what it is. So I said, what, I can have this in meditation without side effects and so on and so on? Yeah. And I got it. So you know why people attack others? There's only one reason why people attack others without being attacked first. And that is because their own life is not happy. They're miserable. When you're miserable, you feel this, like you are unhappy, you are miserable, you have anger, you have disappointment, you have depression or whatever. And this is inside of you. And then you're trying ways, you're trying to find ways to release this. So I'm a very good target for this. I'm a very good target. People come just this out of nowhere, like this guy. This just shows who you are, not me. This shows you are unhappy with your life. If you go and attack somebody without being provoked, this means that you are very unhappy with your life. And this is just an opportunity for you to let go of some of the pressure. I am very, very, very happy with my life. Very happy with my life. Every single day, I'm happy if I'm meditating, because meditation does this, like you go straight to the happiness, which you need. Where usually people need outside triggers, like go have coffee, trigger, go sit on the beach, trigger, cinema, trigger, food, trigger, love, sex. All this are triggers. It's like you push a button, and then you feel it within. And meditation is the direct way to this happiness. You can go directly there, and you just feel the same happiness, the same exact happiness, like on alcohol or drugs or love, like you're in love, like sex, the same thing. But you access it directly. You don't have to go to physical triggers. Like this one example I always think about. There was this one research, and they found in monkeys, in their brain, where the trigger for orgasm is. So they connected their brain to a trigger And the monkey could push the trigger and it would have an orgasm. And the monkey pushed the trigger so many times because he was so nice till he died. He fucked himself to death. So this is meditation in a way. It's a trigger where you go to the happiness, not the physical orgasm, but the happiness of it. You can go inside, but of course you have to go through layers till you reach there. You find inner peace, inner happiness, your joy, ecstasy. Even you can be ecstatic. You can be ecstatic. I have experienced meditation where I'm driving on the street to go somewhere, and I was thinking, like, this was like 3 months ago. I was thinking, like, man, if a police sees me now, they will stop me for sure. I was like totally like intoxicated, like dope, like how do you say, high as a kite, or how to say, how high as fuck. I was smiling. I was like, whoa, man, this feels good. All like hours and hours. I was just driving it around. I was like, hey, yeah, baby. Like I remember Sadhguru. I watched a video of Sadhguru where he says like, uh, what did he say? Like get intoxicated or get high without drugs, something like this. Maybe he was talking. Somebody said like it's much better. You have like you say you have cocaine or something. You have a little bit in your pocket, and it has side effects. It's illegal. If the police catch you, you maybe even go to jail or pay a fine or whatever. This, imagine this, you have limitless. And then he said like people say monks are what they say. What they say, like monks are like against life or like they said no. Monks are greedy because they're not satisfied with the normal happiness. They want much more. They want it all. They want the jackpot. And I'm called electronic monk. I'm greedy for happiness and I have it already within me. But I'm also, as you all know, I'm a warrior. So if somebody, I will never attack anybody. And those who are close to me know it. They know it. Many people also on Discord who didn't know, because it all started very bad with Hydra back then. But it's the same too. He was the one attacking me. He was playing behind his back and looking the other way, which he did now, by the way, again. With who did he play against? I think Lerner, and he lost, and he did again like this. Yes, a showman. You don't do this with especially not with a better player, and he knows it. Anyway, so this was again somebody attacking me, and I react how I react. I react pretty harsh. Like for many, it's like they are like, oh fuck, what is this? I'm like a warrior. I'm sure in my previous lives I was maybe like on a horse and cutting heads off. Like what? Like in war, like maybe a samurai or something. I don't know, but something like this where you don't play. And people are like, oh, too much for them. But I will never ever attack anybody out of the blue. Never. But if you come at me and if you're arrogant and if you come with a certain attitude and I'll tell you to stay away and you continue, well then you will have it coming. And you will not like it. And this maybe then people will see and say, oh, how he talks like this. Well, if you look how it all started and how it went there, you will understand why. Maybe you don't agree with this style. And also, I would also prefer to just ignore people. But this warrior mentality is just, I just have this. I leave you alone. But if you fuck with me, then you better start running. So anyway, it drifted a little bit off now with meditation. So I was explaining why people are like this. People who attack, they are not happy with their lives. If you're happy, imagine when you're in love, right? Like imagine two situations, same situation. Like you drive in the street and somebody cuts you off, right? So imagine one time you just broke up with your loved one, either a man or woman or whatever, or nowadays she, z, mu, whatever it is. You broke up with them and you are like angry or sad or whatever, and then somebody cuts you. How would you react? Probably most will start swearing. What the fuck? Imagine same situation, and you just met the love of your life. You met the man or woman you always dreamt of, and you are like, oh my God, this is it. This is what I was waiting for in my life. This love is real, and your butterflies everywhere, and you are like, Rick, listening to Rick Astley or what's his name? What's the song? You're like butterflies everywhere. You are like so happy, and somebody cuts you off. You say, no problem, no problem. No. Then, of course, if somebody cuts you off again, so this is how it is. If you're happy, you don't attack others. Only if you're miserable. Then if somebody attacks you, it's a different story, of course. They have different personalities and people react differently. I'm a warrior, so if people attack me, I react accordingly. So anyway, so after this, I cut all ties, also to people. So like I said, Vasil, if you see that this unfriend, it's nothing personal. It's just that I want to cut everything. And now I don't know with the tournaments, and I'm surprised how I feel now. I feel like I'm free. That's how I feel right now. I don't know what I will do. For sure, I don't want to coach anymore. Even if he apologizes and says, I will pay you double or whatever. I don't think I will say yes. But anyway, we will see. I don't know with the tournaments. For right now, I feel like maybe that's it. Maybe this is really it. I will go to master. I will ask him what is this, and if the feeling I have is right. And look, I was some of you know that I did take a VR dev course in 2017, and I wanted to do my own game. I did this was the capstone project of Udacity back then. It was very basic, but this is how it starts, because I saw like this is how you are, like the basic is like very, very simple, and then you make it better. But I ran into coding problems back then, so I left it. But everybody knows I told also Carrot, and I was talking also with Racket Fury, because the training mode they have, I told them how to do it, where you can decide which placement to go and what spin and so on. I had them. I told them what exactly to do, and they just programmed it. And then I was testing it and said, no, it's too much spin, too low spin, too higher spin, so on. And they also changed the way the game played okay, but then it changed back. Anyway, so we had this deal like, okay, when I finish my VR dev and I have problems coding, you will help me. But then when I asked for help, suddenly they talk Chinese. What a surprise. So I left it, and now somehow I had motivation again. I think because of ChatGPT. I think if it wasn't for ChatGPT, I wouldn't start again, because I wanted to wait till I get the perfect physics code through meditation. Those of you who may know Nikola Tesla, he said there is like the meaning something. There is a center in the universe or something, a center of knowledge where everything comes from. I don't know where exactly it is, but I know that like all his inventions came from there. Also, I remember Einstein, when he came up with the relativity theory and people asked him how, he said like I was thinking about it all the time, non-stop. And then he was sick, I think, and when he was sick, he had a dream or something like this. So again, knowledge came to him, and through meditation you can access it. There's also the story from Ramanujan. It's like this Indian mathematician. He came up with like crazy advanced math calculations. Actually, there's even a movie, the Man Who Knew Infinity, for the ones of you who want to watch. Very nice documentary film. So he went then, he sent a like his book with the equations to Harvard. Is this how you pronounce it? Harvard. And they said, like, what is this? How can you know? Where did you? And he didn't even study. He didn't even go to school, or like just few years. He never studied. He just came in meditation. He got it from his goddess. And so this was very, very advanced math. And then he went to Harvard and Howard. I don't even know how to pronounce it. And then he studied there. He got a degree and so on, a doctor or whatever, and then he died. And still, to this day, I think his math was used this century or this century, for calculation of black holes or something. So my idea was, okay, first in meditation, I reached the point where I get the perfect physics code, so it will be 1-to-1. But then ChatGPT came, and somehow I started now. It was like, it's a big help when you study coding, and then you can ask what the code is and explain, oh, if there is a mistake. I know, I didn't even try, but I could have, like with the colliders I had problems, I could ask ChatGPT how to solve this. Anyway, so I started April. I finished now this week. I finished the second month of the. I took 2 courses, one from University of London and one from University of Michigan. The one is 3 months from Michigan, so there's one more. And from University of London, it's 5 months. It goes till September. And I also retake the course I did from Udacity back then, where I did the capstone. So maybe it's time to create my own game. And if it's time to create my own game, then of course, I don't know. Well, I was also talking with Sulik, and Carrot knew all this time. I even asked him at some point if I get he knew my idea with that I want to download the perfect code in meditation. He was joking, well, how is your goddess bandwidth? So no, not good yet. So, and even asked him, what would you pay for the perfect code? And he said something ridiculous, like 20K or something. What do you mean 20K? Are you serious? This is everything. This is everything. The perfect code. If you have the perfect physics code, and I don't even know if it is possible physically to get to the perfect code. I mean, I don't know if maybe it's not even possible. So the perfect code is everything. Everything is this, is the essence. Even if you take like the basic like the one I did. Maybe I can put a link to it. Or maybe I can go. Shall I go now? Search for it. Let me pause a little bit the video to find the other first, and then I come back. All right, so I found it. So here's the thing I did in 2017.
It was not possible with a basic.
Let me mute this. So here's Anna, and I'm with the wife, and this is the game. This is the capstone project I did back then in 2017. Yeah, let me listen.
The goal is to reach 100 shots with AI. So the goal is to play against the AI. If you click here, a new ball comes. I added a spin and much more. So I will just play a little bit. I added sounds for the ball when it goes to the table, and also when it is hit by the AI or
let me see here.
Wants to try. So thank you, Mr. Fusedman, for this one. But of course, when I do my own game, I will have to use something else other than this, and the room I have. No, okay. So here's a few instructions how to play it. Use left trigger to teleport. Grab racket. Like here, you can grab it and leave it just by grabbing. This works again with both controllers, Vive and Oculus. Click left touchpad or thumbstick to spawn new ball. Goal is to reach 100 shots with AI. So the goal is to play against the IFU.
Huh.
So the racket. Let me go back.
There you go. So see, even imagine where's the camera now? Is it? The camera will be exactly where I am with Anna, right? So the camera is somewhere here now. And there you can see Anna. And the camera will be in the same spot. Yeah, there you can see. I was there explaining on this.
So the racket, as you see, is from Fused Man. He used this in Holoball.
So anyway, even if you have this, which is nothing special, just this, but you have perfect physics, everybody will come to this. Everybody. So let me leave this now here. Everybody, look, score 11. Everybody, let me check if I have the here, and somebody's had the same problem. Said, please, how could you hit the ball without penetrating the pedal? This was a problem with the colliders back then. That's why I stopped. Let me see if everything's recording here. All right. So the camera, it's a little bit on the left, but it will be in the video anyway. No, I think it will be overlapping. Yes, this is here will be I think. So I think this will be there, and it doesn't matter if I go full screen here or not. So even like physics, even, let me see if there's a picture to find a picture like here I went outside.
So the racket, let me go back.
Imagine this. Imagine this is the whole
back.
See. Here. Let's go a little bit back.
Oh, the racket, let me go back.
Yeah, imagine. Like this. See. Even if it's like this graphics, it's enough. If this is perfect physics, everybody will come here, play the game for physics. Because those who want to play table tennis, they're not really interested. I mean, it's nice if it looks good, and 11 the arena looks very good, and I mean, but it's this is not the most important thing, because the graphics in Racket Fury are much better. Like those stadiums they have there, and the environment looks like crazy good, very good. And the AI they have with the movement and so on looks very good. But if it's not realistic, then doesn't matter how good it looks. Only for people who have no idea about table tennis, who have really like no idea and play with supermarket rackets, they will go and play Racket Fury because it looks like dope, like really good. But those who know a little bit about table tennis, they say, no, you cannot play this. This is bullshit. So you go to 11. And 11, by the way, I was the one who made it playable. For those who don't know, I was the one who made it playable. Because of me. Because in the beginning, 11 was worse than Racket Fury, and then I helped Racket Fury, became even better, and I was training in Racket Fury for my last first division season, and 11 was very bad. You wanted to do a loop, and the ball would fall down. And then I talked with Carrot and said, look, man, this is not good. You do a loop and the ball falls down. You have to do like open racket. This is not good. And then we sat together, and he changed things, he came up with this lateral restitution or something similar to it, and the ball would catapult and say, okay, this is better, this is better. And then he built something and it became playable. Because of me. For you, for those who don't know. Because of me. Maybe otherwise it would still be unplayable. Because if you don't know about table tennis, you cannot find this. And Racket Fury also, I helped them. And they said, oh, we have professional players and blah, blah, blah. They were not professional players. I mean, the movements of the AI look okay, but the backhand looks like tennis. It doesn't look like table tennis. But even there, they didn't know how to do it. And so I helped Carrot back then to do, but I had then problems with the collision, and I stopped. And now I had this idea to start because of ChatGPT, because there was something, and ChatGPT would explain it, and or some change. I did the small. I let him do a small programs, like 2-3 programs for the ball machine. Because if you want to change things in the ball machine, it's a pain in the ass. You have to open the JSON and go to everything and change it. So I told ChatGPT, okay, let's see, create for me a program where you list all the shots in the drill, and with number. Like I have, let's say, number 1 is short serve, number 2 is short push, number 3 is long chop. But in the JSON, you have like this, like long numbers and so on for one shot, and it's difficult to find and change. So I said, okay, create for me a program where you list all the shots, like 1 is this, 2 this, 2 this, like a list, and then ask me if I want to change the name, if I want to change the position, if I want to create a new JSON, new drill just with some of those, if I want to change the speed or the rotation or anything. Ask, like change or edit or whatever. That's very nice. I said, look. And I started doing now this. It's like the second month is finishing now Sunday. And then another 3. And maybe, who knows, maybe I can do my own game now. And maybe I don't even need the perfect physics, because I have something all those people don't have. 11 doesn't have, and even the people who know in 11, like Sulik and other people who know table tennis, Garrett is not listening to them. So Racket Fury doesn't have, like, if I take the ball and play, I know, okay, it should catapult more. And now I know what it is. It is restitution. And lateral restitution doesn't even exist as a word. I was asking ChatGPT what lateral restitution is, and it couldn't say this word doesn't exist. It exists in physics or math. It's restitution. Lateral restitution is a word probably Garrett invented. I couldn't find anything. Also, not ChatGPT, and then I said, okay, maybe I Google it. I wrote lateral restitution, nothing, just restitution, which means like there's also one video says restitution in table tennis. So this guy has a ball here, and it lets it drop to the table, and then come back, and he's filming with a high resolution, a high FPS camera. And restitution means, in essence, how much the ball will bounce back if you let it drop. It's like elasticity, in essence. How much elasticity does it have? Like, it will never be 1. 1 means it goes to the same level as it came back. 1, it's not possible to have, because there's always loss of energy. So it's always less. But if it's like concrete, and concrete will go like bub, bub, bub. If it's like a gum or like a flummy, how you say flummy? Those balls who jump, which jump, like down, down. If you let this, then it goes down, maybe like here. So elasticity, and I guess lateral restitution is then elasticity like this way. If you loop, it goes this way, something like this, I guess. So I could make it just by playing, because I know, like now, spin is max is too much. I can lower it and play, just as I did with Racket Fury. Racket Fury made changes and then sent me the game or the changes, and then I played, And I made videos. And this where this video is, my old YouTube channel, Jerry Ashton. I have videos where I explain a racket theory, like, okay, this is good, you need here more spin, less spin, and so on. And this I can do myself then. Just play, and then see, okay, this too much, this too little, and then have it. Or till then, I will have downloaded my the perfect physics code. I don't know. Maybe this is why it's happening. Because, as I said, I asked him, how much is that 20K? What do you mean 20K? I didn't say anything. I think I didn't say anything. I was thinking like, yeah, right. This is like half company. This is 50% at least. If you have like, let's say I have the perfect physics code, and you have all the player base, and you have all this, it's 50-50. Because this is the most important thing of all. But since you have already the game and you have already the setup, it's 50-50. But even then I would not do it. And they made how much now? Like 30, 40, 50 million or whatever. And even then I would not do it, because I don't agree with the things, how they run their game. For me, most importantly is when I do my, if I will do my game, number one is playability. Number one is to be as close as possible, or to have the one-to-one physics like in real life, when when a player can put on the headset and play exactly like in real life. I mean, you saw, those of you who saw Jules play with Dan, this was absolute disaster. This was very bad for the game, not good. People thought it was very bad, because Jules played very bad. I mean, he still beat Dan, but you know what I would do to Jules if we play in VR? He would have like zero chance. Zero. And what does he say? This says that it's still far from. It's not far, everything is relative. If Jules would play every day and get used to it and have the right settings, then of course he would play also much better. But Jules plays also a lot of. He hits the ball like with his back, and he hits very flat, and this is very bad. Still, is not as in real life, because there's no mass. So imagine. It's so good that Jules can put it on and play exactly like real life. So this is the main thing, that those things work. And then you can think about, like if you ask people, remember how the game was before? The old UI were very, very simple. And not even this. Imagine the first UI, like where there was just like very, very simple, like super simple. What do you prefer? To have this UI, but the gameplay is closer to reality, or we have this very nice, very shiny UI, but the game is worse to play? What would you choose? Anybody who plays table tennis will choose the first. Bad UI, whatever, I don't care, just let me play better. So this is my goal. If I do it, then I do it like with a goal to have the best one-to-one like real life. And then I have many other ideas. I asked ChatGPT how to do with recording movements. I will do like coaching. I will be in the game, like I had ideas. I will be in the game and I will play with the AI. I will do like forehand loop. And then I will find a way how the player can go into my shoes, so to say. So imagine you see me in front of you, and then you can take the same position in the game, and you put your arm where my arm is, and then you can play my movement as slow as you want or as fast as you want. You can slow it down. Then you see like my arm going like this, and then you can put your arm there, same angle, same movement, and then you can follow my movement, and I still will play the ball from the ball machine, let's say, and you just follow my arm. And then once you get used to it, then the next step is that your hand will hit the ball, not me, but you still see mine. You see mine going. You can follow up and play. Same with backhand, same with chop, same with serve. And maybe I will have some of them in the I'm thinking like maybe 20 euro for the game, and then maybe I have some there, or maybe it's like extras. If you want to buy the forehand, pay 50 euro. If you want to buy the backhand, 50 euro. I mean, people were paying anyway 50 euro half an hour. I still have somebody who said 50 euro half an hour. Now I got for 1 hour 150, but the difference is that then if you pay this, you will have it all the time. You can practice as many times as you want. Forehand, spin on chop, everything, serve, combinations, everything, and you can go into my, maybe if I'm bigger than you, maybe then also change the scale. You can scale me down. So you have, I don't think somebody will be bigger than me, but if there is somebody like 2 meters and longer arms, you can scale up. So you have the same exact movement. So I have some very, very, very good ideas. And then if people come and I make also millions, then I will give more to the players. I will pay more than people get in real life, and you will see how they will all come then. Pay people like even like 500 for the winning tournament. It's more than most people earn in real life table tennis. 500 a month, like 6,000, 7,000. It's like, okay. It's like it's better than not like a pro. Okay, like low level pro, like I was. This is good money for low level pro. So I have many ideas, many. Then I will talk with Krianga, who is a friend of my friend. I will get Krianga. Maybe that's why Krianga didn't come back then. Maybe it's meant to be in my game. I will talk with him, and I have so many. I even told Carrot my ideas. I even told Carrot my ideas and said, do it if you want. You know what idea I have? I will mocap good players like Krianga. Come here. Like in the video, there is one video, Timo Boll mocapped. They mocapped Timo Boll and also Christian Carlsen. But I don't know what happened with this. There was this other game where you could rent places and you could see, but nothing happened in the end. So, but it means that they are ready to do something like this. We'll talk with Timo Boll. Say,
hey Timo, come here, I tell you something. Good business.
I will record you, mocap you, so there's same movement. Then I will take like this. I will buy this phantom camera. I saw this phantom camera, but I don't know what model it is. Like this Chinese video we saw on Discord. Anybody who knows what phantom camera it is? It looked like the phantom, like the one I saw, like the new TPT something TP 4040, white with black in the middle, but they had another lens. So anyway, something like this, so I can record the speed and the spin of all of his shots. How much spin, how much speed, on soft spin, on strong spin, on spin on a loop on chop, on block, on serve, everything. And put this into the game. On his movements for serve, this spin, this spin, this spin. And then play with him. And then you can buy him. You can buy an AI who is Timo Boll. What the fuck, man? This is crazy. I asked a kid. I used to coach. He was like 14, 15, 6, 7. Then he was 18 then. I said, okay, imagine you can play with Timo Boll. What would you give? He said, I will give my fucking underwear. So to speak. So imagine. And I will go to Krianga. Say, Krianga, come. I mocap you. Everything, I pay for everything, mocap, this, put you in the game, it will be like this, and then people can buy you how much you want. Whatever it is 50-50. You want how much? 100, 200, 300, 500. How much you think you want to sell yourself? Because for real table tennis players, they will give 200 like this. Because a racket, just a racket, a rubber costs 80. One rubber, the Tenergy costs 80 euro. Like 2 rubbers, 160, and one good, like if you have the Timo Boll, it's like another 200, some 180 and 160. It's like 300 euros plus for one racket. And then you need to buy all the time rackets. So it's expensive. But I would say maybe 100. Because then many people will buy 150 for you, 50 for me. If 1 million people buy you, it's 50 million. And then to ball, same thing there. How much you want to sell yourself? 100, 200. Imagine all this same movement, and then have it play normally as ball plays, exactly how he plays. I would play. I guess I will go there and play many balls with him, and block and this and combinations and everything. So one will be like he plays, and then because it's a computer, you can do whatever you want with it. You can do like lower his speed, like everything, but he plays softer for total beginners, or play only backhand, only forehand, and then even God mode, play even better than he does, like no mistakes. And this, go to Wang Hao, go to Zhang Jike, they will all do it. I believe they will all do it. If there's a beginning mate, if I do this with, first I will do, I guess, with Krianga, because I have connections. I will call George and say, hey, I want to talk with Krianga. We'll make a meeting, and I'm sure he will do it. Maybe this is why he didn't do it back then. Didn't play with me. For those who know, I set up a meeting and then he didn't want to play. I guess he was afraid. He said he just came back from national team practice and he didn't want, and he's tired. But I think it had to do with COVID. He didn't want to put the other headset on. But whatever it is, I think it was just not meant to be. Because maybe there would be a deal with him and so on. But nothing happened. Nothing happened with Primorac either. He was also there. Yes, so maybe I will talk to him, say, look, Kalin, they call him Kalin here in Greece, Kalin, from Kalinikos. Look, we will do this, I mocap you, this, I will put you in the game, how much you want. The more people buy you, the more you make. I think that's the fairest price. I have the game, you put in the what you have, 50-50. Yes, imagine you can buy for 100 euro. Somehow 100 euro keeps in my mind. I don't know why. Or 110, because I like the number 55. 55 for me, 55 for the player. I mean, you would buy all of them, right? All of them. Because you pay already, like, if somebody coaches, you play 70, 80. I take 150. And this is just 1 hour. How much of those who pay for coaching, how much did you pay? Imagine for 1.5 coaching hours, or for my 150, you can buy an AI who plays exactly like Krianga, who is Krianga in essence, and you can tell him how to play here, play there, do serve, do this serve, combination, anything you want. Or I will go also, I will record also myself, but of course you cannot compare me with Krianga, but maybe this will be the beginning. I will do first with myself, and then people can play with me. Maybe like this, and I have myself for 50 or something, or 55, because I like this number. And then you pay one time, and you have me all the time. Or maybe I will do also multi-ball. Yeah, I can do all multi-balls, fast multi-balls, this, and have this as a package you can buy for 55 euro or something. Yeah, it's a good job, isn't it? Because otherwise you pay so much for one coaching lesson, then you have this all the time, and you can play with it 24/7 if you like, and you can control it as you want. I have so many ideas. Maybe it's time. Maybe this is why all this happened. Because I remember, many things in life, when karma is about to happen, things happen and you don't understand and you fight, and then after a while things make sense and you say, oh, that's why it happened. For example, before I came here to Anna, 2014 I came here. I was 2007 to 2013 I was in Orisada, this club. I took them from like nobodies and made them top in Greece. They went second in Greece, school championship. One girl beat Yannis's daughter, who was in the national team. One girl beat the number 6 in Greece in the very small. The cadets had chance to win the medal but didn't. So I was there many years. Everything was perfect. He was very happy because it was a village and nobody went there. Everybody's in Athens or Thessaloniki. And he was like, oh, yes, I give you this. There's good money, everything good. And then in the last year, he started to be a total asshole. Like a total asshole. I said, what the fuck is going on with him? Then I had 2 huskies. We have like a big 8-acre like field. And the huskies were running around, no problem. And then suddenly they started to dig below the fence. They were running away. They were running and killing chickens from the neighbors. I said, what the fuck is going on? And this guy, he busted my balls. I was fighting with him, the boss. I said, what the fuck is this, man? So then I said, okay, I cannot work with you anymore. I don't care if it's good money or not. I stop. And then I didn't know why. I said, oh, what the fuck? Okay, I will concentrate on meditation now. No job, nothing, no money. My mother helped me. And then I met Anna on the internet. Immediately fell in love. And in 3 weeks, without knowing, I didn't even see a picture of her. I took all my things from where I was, I came here. And then I was thinking, oh, that's why. See? Because if I wouldn't have fought with the other guy and I would continue to work there, I would not leave. Because if I say I will work for you for 1 year, I will keep my word. So because we had a fight and because I already stopped, I came here. And then I said, there you go. That's why. That's karma. It's just the way it happens. That's how things work. And now too. I mean, everything was perfect. And then this happens. This asshole comes at me like three times. And Carrot says this, like, I don't care if somebody harasses you or badmouths you, embarrasses you, whatever. I don't care. This was like, what the fuck is this? Are you serious? Then fuck you too then. But now, you know, if this all develops like this, then of course he will be it's competition then. And then I think it's better this way. But because I was thinking like, okay, I could still play the tournaments there, but you know, the best thing is if I create my own is, okay, we separate, wish you all the best. With your, I do mine, right? And separate, not to be involved like this. This is the best way. So you never know. Like, you see how this is. This looked fine. If I imagine this with perfect physics, and the way it looks now, this is how 11 looked also in the beginning. By the way, I have videos. Want to see? Let me check here. Like here when I play with the AI.
So the record, as you see, is from Fused. Oh, now I'm outside. Good. Nice. For me being having zero experience, zero knowledge with programming, and from having no idea at all how to do it, to reach here and build this thing is not too bad. Of course, it will need now a lot of physics calculations to make the physics right, to be exactly like real life table tennis, to have a better AI, have an idea to record myself, to have movements and put then this to the AI, so it's not just this, but will also move the way I will program it with different spin and so on and so on and so on. So, but this will take, I don't know how long. I hope in the next few months I will be able to then put it on Steam and Oculus. So now to the achievements.
So you see my ideas back then, and look how it played. And I found videos of 11. Where do I have them? I think here. Yeah. Look the AI. This was like 7 years ago, 16. This was they did on Steam. This is where this is how it looked. It's like mine was even better. Look how the ball comes. Mine was even better than this. Look. This is the ball machine. Oh, look. And there are some other, I think this one here is with the AI. This looks better. And you know this room, by the way, this room, the studio, this room, it doesn't know it, of course, but this room you can find also in another game, like I don't want to say what kind of game, but if you would know that this game is also this because this is a public asset, you can buy this. And I saw the same room in another game, which if you knew it wasn't this game, you would not be happy. Look. Oh no, it's not. Look at the end. This is how it was in the beginning. So, if you look at mine, where is it?
We have so the achievements are new. I hope it will be visible. A few instructions. The goal is to play against the eye. If you click here, a new ball comes. I added a spin and much more, so I will just play a little bit. I added sounds for the ball when it goes to the table, and also when it is hit by the.
Mine just went, but you see it's similar. And as you heard, I said there, it's like like 6 months. I didn't know nothing, like zero. I looked at the code and I thought I was looking at the matrix. I didn't anything. And in 6 months, I built this. So as I said, it's not bad. From nothing, like zero. I don't know zero. You show me code and I say, what the fuck is it, Chinese? And in 6 months, I built this. This was the Audacity course, and I'm taking it now again because I have it. So it's 6 months. I started taking it, so it will be same like September, around my birthday. And then I will see, maybe it was also a problem with a physics engine, with the colliders back then. I will ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT is very good if you know also stuff and then guide ChatGPT through it. I saw some programmers use it and said like, it's like it replaces like junior programmers. Like if you are a senior programmer and you know what has to be done, and then you guide ChatGPT through it. So if I know what I want and ask ChatGPT, like it's a big help. ChatGPT, big help, because otherwise you search online, and I hate online. I was also hating online when you ask a question and they start talking about themselves and what they did and blah. Man, just shut the fuck up. Give me what I asked for. You want to help? I didn't ask for your life story. Can you help or can you not help me? Show me. It's like somebody asked me, how do I do forehand loop? And I said, I played one first division, and then I did this. Man, just show me. It's this. You brush the ball there, and that's it. Thank you. So, and then you don't know, and then you want to ask more, and then you wait another 3 days for them to answer. ChatGPT is like crazy for this. As like with the drills, I said, the program for the drills. It's like, maybe I can even show you. Maybe I can even show you. Let me go here and let me pause the video and go. All right, so I found it. Let me go. Where is it? Yeah. So I asked ChatGPT like, write me. I said, write me. Let me remember how to open this. I think this, and then BM Creator new. Is it new? And then let's say 77 ball launcher settings. Well, it doesn't matter which one I open. Let's take the new 77. This, I think this is how you open it. That's just 3. All right. So anyway, so this shows you how to how it works. It's just now it's 4 bolts, like hard block from forehand, hard block from backhand. Okay, let's open another one. Like if I do like whatever. Okay, let's open ball launcher settings 32. Let's all open. Right. Let's open ball launcher settings. All right, this. All right, there you go. But this is like many. So it lists all the this like too many. So anyway, this is like 1 to 130 bolts, right? So that's the reason I did it. Let's say you wanna like the last one, right? It says fast low loop from backhand to forehand, right? And here I have rename, move, view details, change details, finish. So let's say I want to rename the 130. I put R, then the number 130, and then the new name. I say Chaka Chaka, right? Boom, and you see Chaka Chaka. Then let's say I want to put this from 130 to 129. Say move, move, and then the 130, where you want to put it, 129. Bam, it changed. See? Now let's see what I want to view the details. It's V. View the details from 129, and it shows the position. This just the main things I want. Direction. This. Speed 12 seconds per launch, post delay, and so on. Like spin 103. Let's say I want to change the spin to 50. So I go to C for change details. Enter the number of the shot 129. And now, what do you want to change? Enter the name of the field you want to update. Direction, spin, position, spin. I want to change spin. What? Details for shot chakalaka. Position. What did go wrong now? Enter the name of the field you want to update. Position, spin. But why didn't it speed and rate? Huh. Let's do again. Change details. 129. Let's say position. All right. So there's something wrong with the spin. Don't know why this is. So enter the name of the subfield you want to change. Let's say the X position. Enter new value, right? So here it has position X is 0.87. Let's say I want to do 0.88. Then you see it changed to 0.88. What is with the spin? Why did that a problem? Direction. If I do D for direction, enter the name of subfield, vertical, horizontal. Okay, H, and then you can enter new value for H. Let's say 33. All right. So this. But what was the problem with the spin? Enter the name. Let's go again for this. The spin S. So something went wrong there. Okay, so then you have to try to fix it somehow. This is how I fixed it before, right? So there was something wrong, and now I didn't check the spin. So I checked the other things with change name and change position. It worked, but the spin I didn't check. So so now I see it doesn't work. So now I could say to ChatGPT, look, when I say S for spin, it doesn't give me the opportunity to change the spin. It just writes everything there, and that's it. And then ChatGPT, and then maybe ask for the if it doesn't have the code, it will ask for it, and you copy it and you paste it there, and it gives you answers. And then you try it till it's right. So this is a huge help to learn coding or whatever you want to learn. This is like really, really good. I remember one time there was something wrong and I didn't have for 2-3 days ChatGPT, and I was like, fuck, because I was getting angry with it because it does many mistakes. And then, you know, some things are really bad, especially the 3. The 4 is so good now that the 3 looks like really, really bad. Or maybe they do it on purpose so people will buy the GPT-4, because I don't remember 3 being so bad. The 3.5, it's like really bad. But maybe I do it on purpose so people will buy the. I have the Plus subscription. It's like 25 euro, I think, a month, and then I have the GPT-4. But it's really huge. And one time I didn't have for a few days, and I was like, "Fuck, there's no way. Like, how would I create this script there? There's no fucking way. No fucking way I would even try. I don't even know what is it, Java or Python? Py is Python. I don't even know Python, but you can see the logic in it when you open the script. I mean, it's some logic. If you open it like display, you see, you know, if you know coding, even if you don't know coding, you can still understand, like print, like updating details for short, blah blah. So you know if this is wrong, and if it's all logic. If subfield lower in blah blah blah, then and so on. So this is the script, and then you can say, okay, this is not working or this not working, or you can change yourself what to write. For example, print position. You can change whatever you want. So, and then you can have ChatGPT also explain it to you. So this is really, really good. And maybe this is, as I said, maybe it's time, and maybe from now on. And the funny thing is, I had like the game with Alpha, the highlights from Alpha had like 111, 118 views something. It was 2 weeks ago. It had the most views of my last videos because it was also the best game. The video I did about the Muse, the headband, the EG headband, had like many more. Let me see how many it has now. What was it like? 130. Let me reload this and see.
As you can see, I
Look
finished.
how fat I am. 100 kilos. Like 136 already. It's more, and it's just like second day I have this. Man, I'm fat. I'm 100 kilos. I need to lose like 15 kilos at least. 85 would be good. At 93, my belly's almost gone. Like when I go below 90, it's more flat. But I want to see also my abs, or maybe 82, 83 maybe, with muscle. Anyway, so yes, already had more views than Muse headband, and maybe it's just time, man. Maybe it's just time. And now maybe that's why I also didn't go to Singapore, because I would be a big advertising for them. Nothing is coincidence, man. I would ask Master why, but probably that's it. No more tournaments. So if I play the tournaments, but I don't know, man. My feeling, my intuition says stop everything. But I will ask Master, of course, and we'll see. So maybe I will start doing like videos now, like I did back then, Udacity. You know what I did back then? Like, let me go to Jerry Ashton. Like here, see, this is one of the, this was 5 years ago. May 22, 18? How is this 18?
Κλείνουμε αυτό. Πάμε
How
στο
is it 17
επόμενο.
the course?
Τι λέει? Table tennis competition. Here I'm practicing competition exercise via real life.
This is
Competition είναι
May
δύο αγώνες. Εδώ κάνω μια άσκηση, λέω, που είναι για αγώνα.
This is May 17, it's not 18. How can this be wrong? May 17 was May, because then did I upload it? No. This was 17, because 17 I went to the to England with Anna to get, she got initiation. I took the laptop with me and finished this from Udacity. I finished there. And we went there. This is when I started, May. This is wrong. How can they have the wrong date?
Αγώνες, το παιχνίδι πάλι είναι Racket Fury.
There was thinner.
Τώρα έκανα μια παλιά με τον Σγούρο.
So this I built in, as you see in Unity. I built an app for the
Πάνω στα...
for
Εγώ
the phone, where you go
έβαλα
here,
αυτό, εδώ είναι
that?
κάμερα,
You
από
go
εδώ
inside here,
αρχίζει.
and then you can
Ήταν
run
και αυτό
around.
ήταν ανοιχτό,
Every
εδώ
part
ήταν
had
ανοιχτό,
like videos
το έκλεισα εδώ
of
πέρα
table tennis.
και εκεί και εδώ πέρα δεξιά ήταν ανοιχτό.
Oh,
Λοιπόν,
look how thin I was.
και μετά έβαλα διάφορα
I can
πράγματα
go
μέσα.
back like this. Fast.
Έβαλα ας πούμε αυτό.
So you went around. See, table tennis. What was it?
Για VR, για το να βάλω και να
And you
μπορεί.
could click around, and then in every station
Έγραψα ας
was
πούμε
something
διάφορα
to
πράγματα.
show.
Εντάξει.
Yeah, document my whole. This is wrong date. Why is this wrong date? Let me see. 5 years ago. Let's see. This is one of the later I did.
Λοιπόν, παιδιά,
18. This is not
το έχουμε σχεδόν
18.
τελειώσει.
This is 7.
Εγώ βασικά δεν είχα πολύ όρεξη, αλλά με σου απήγγω εδώ πέρα. Δούλεψε μόνη της πολύ.
I was making videos in
Λοιπόν, τώρα
for people to follow for friends.
να μάθεις να γελάς. Να με κοροϊδεύεις.
I think I hit her by mistake.
Και πάρε το ένα και πάρε... Όπα, συγγνώμη.
I hit her by mistake. Let me. What was this? 460.
Και πάρε... Όπα.
I was already going close to her, so I had to build this thing here, and then some balls, and this was one part of the. But this was 17, not 18. Why do they have the wrong date? May, but it was also not May. This was, I think, May. It was not May. This was after I came back from UK. We were August in UK, so this was like September, October, because this thing I did. This was the, I think, one before the capstone. So and the capstone was December 17. I finished. So this was, I think. There you go. 28 October 2017. There I had the title. October. So I was right. October 17, and this says May 22, 2018. What the fuck? So look, I'm hitting her. I'm trying this, and she's seeing that I'm getting close.
Βάλουμε έτσι.
Look. They want that.
Και πάρε το ένα και πάρε... Όπα, συγγνώμη. Να μάθεις να γελάς.
And I said, that's what you get when you laugh. She was laughing.
Με κοροϊδεύεις.
So this was the
Λοιπόν,
I built.
εντάξει. Τι έγινε. Μη κλάψεις τώρα, στην κάμερα είσαι. Τι έγινε, πού σε βρήκα. Εκεί, έλα, που είσαι σκληρό κορίτσι. Λοιπόν, αν πάρε τώρα το ένα αστέρι και το άλλο αστέρι και πέσει μέσα. Κάμε μια φορά. Αυτά. Και πρέπει να κάνουμε 4 level. Τώρα αυτό που λείπει.
Alright, so those things I did document back then. So maybe maybe I do the same now. Yeah. Yeah, I thought about it. Like it's now second month, and first month on both Michigan University and London was just blah blah, total waste of time. Like the history of VR, how it started, and blah blah blah. Now second month on London, we started to open up Unity and basic things, put things in there, turn them around, so on. But I will take this course again because I forgot everything. I don't remember anything from this. This was for like Vive and Oculus, so we used the Steam VR is for both. And I'm taking this also parallel, and I'm taking 4 courses. I'm taking the VR course from London University. I'm taking the VR from Michigan University. I'm retaking the Udacity, this one, parallel, like the first 2 months, and I'm also taking a blueprint for Unreal, because Unreal has better graphics. But I wanted Unreal because Unreal looks better. Unity doesn't look so good, but it's easier to work with, and it's 11 is also with Unreal. Racket Fury is also Unity. Racket Fury is also with Unity, I think. But Unreal looks much better. But people say it's more difficult to code, but with C++. But they have also a blueprint with this like visual coding. Started also course there, and I want to take them all parallel, because if I go again a course and finish and then go again from the beginning, I think I will die of boredom. So my idea was like take all those 4. So we go through beginning stages now one time, and then go to the more advanced and then finish it. Because if I take one, start with a boring beginning, reach the end, and then take another one from the beginning, I don't think I will have the motivation. So I'm taking them all together. Until now, it's good. Second month. Now things start to be a little bit more interesting. And Udacity, this was October, so this was the last I did, I think, before the capstone with the table tennis. So this was one project they had, and you had to do things like go to the stars, and if you pass the stars, there's a sound, and if you fall there, it's like, yeah, yippee, yeah, you won, and so on. And look there again, I have no belly, or very small belly. I'll go back to this. Need to leave 15. So maybe I start doing those videos now. And the last project now before Sunday I finished the Michigan. I finished the Michigan. I have here, let me check. There's one course online. This one, that doesn't matter. I have the degree. It's ready. That doesn't matter. So it's second month, and now this week for London, I think I have to because there's a little bit about where to put things, a little bit about light and sound. So I think maybe this week I need to put like a basic thing, like put some assets in and turn them around and scale them or whatever. Maybe I start doing videos like this again, just without Anna. Yeah, maybe. And maybe also about meditation. I will do another. I wanted to start a video about meditation because there's I got a graph today from this brother from the path, and it's very, very good. But then I thought, okay, let me talk first about what happened in table tennis, and then I'll do another video about the meditation. Yes, maybe I do this. I told you, about meditation got more views than IFA. This is also strange. And if I stop, then it would be better with 3,800, but this is also a good thing that I beat IFA the way I beat him. I'm number 1 again, beat NetBing. So it's good, like I feel like satisfied to stop like this. I think if I would have lost, then my ego would say, no, I want to fight and win first. But the way I beat him, like It was like somebody said, I don't remember who, that this was like slapping, nice slapping. This was crazy. Oh, this guy from meditation, he plays a little bit table tennis. I showed him. He didn't know I play. And he said I beat this guy. It said, Dimitri, you didn't beat him, you destroyed him. This was like very, very good. And so, don't know. Maybe Master arranged everything this way so I can, and it's better. Look, if I'm gonna build my game and go public in, let's say, my birthday in 3 months, then it's better to separate with 11. It's better, I think. Yes, not to mix things up. I think it's better. I know. We will see what my master will say, and I guess I will start. Maybe tomorrow we'll do a video about the now the Unity, and do videos about this and meditation. And we'll see. We'll see. Like whatever our master will say, this I will do. I will ask him, what was this? Was this like karma because my karma is finished there, and now I'll do my own thing, and I have to. It's more clean to separate like this instead of creating mine and play there the tournaments and then start mine. And look, normally there's no problem. There's enough money for everybody. It's not like you buy a car and you buy either Lamborghini or a Ferrari. Like if you are a multimillionaire, you buy both for those things. And this is like 20 euro. I mean, it's like shirt. You will not buy just one shirt. You can buy Puma shirt and Nike shirt and Adidas and so on. It's not like rivalry, like either him or him. It's like you can say like with Puma and Adidas and Reebok and this. You don't have just shoes either Reebok or Nike. You can buy both, and shoes are more expensive. So it's like coffee or whatever, or a drink. You can buy a bottle of vodka. Doesn't mean you don't buy also whiskey. One is the other, and there's place for all. Like Racket Fury will be for those who like the nice graphics. Racket Fury has better graphics all. I don't know, maybe if I do Unreal, then it will have better graphics. The thing with Unreal, I thought first I wanted Unreal because of the better graphics, but and it's also, I think you have more possibilities to code if there's problems like with collision and so on. There's more C#, C++ gives you more, as I heard, more possibility to fix things, but it's also heavier. But now with the Oculus 3 coming now out about this. I mean, this is all very strange. It all happens now. Like imagine I come up with my game September, then October something. Oculus 3, which is like, what is it, 50% stronger and so on. So maybe Unreal. I don't know. Yes, and 11 is the in-between thing. It's like much better physics than Racket Fury. Like those who want to play table tennis will play 11, not Racket Fury. Those who just want to have fun and like the want to have nice surroundings and don't care so much about table tennis, they can play Racket Fury. And then mine will be professional, like the name says, Pro TT VR. Like I said from beginning, Pro TT VR. It's professional table tennis in VR, with coaching, with good players, with one-on-one, and everything will be about that. So if people come to me and say, "Oh, we want a new UI, a new this," wait. First is to make the game one-to-one. There will go all the attention to be playable as good as possible, to have the best experience for players, to be able to switch from real life to VR just by putting on a headset and having the feeling to play the same thing. Like the example from Truls and Dan would be like Truls put on the headset and just fucks Dan up. Not like and not knowing. He would play and like boom, 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 like he would play in real life. So this is the Also the sounds in 11 are not good. I don't know why they just don't record sounds from YouTube. You can take the ball from YouTube or play, go to a club and record. But the sounds are not good. But anyway, it is what it is. So maybe that's why also everything is happening. So I can do then, because if 11 was perfect, I wouldn't do mine. I wouldn't do mine if 11 was perfect. So maybe it's an in between, and then mine is professional. Those who really want to play table tennis, where this is their main goal: play table tennis, learn table tennis, have competition like in real life. And if everything goes okay, then all those who buy 11 will also buy mine, which means like a lot of money, like tens of millions. And if I get tens of millions of dollars, I just need, you know how much I need? I need 1 million for me. This was my plan like many years ago. I say I want 1 million for me, put it on the bank, get like 2,000-3,000 a month or 5,000. What was it back then? I asked how much do I need for 5,000, 4,000? It was 1 million. Get 5,000 a month, and that's more than enough for me. I need just 1,000, 2,000, but let's say 5,000 for if I want to go see master, and you know, just to be sure. That's all I need. My lifestyle will not change. I'm totally happy as I live now. Maybe I will buy a new bike, and maybe I will buy a new car. I love the Porsche, the Cayenne, and my master also has a Cayenne. But other than this, everything will stay the same, because this is not where I get my happiness from. Yes, as I said, maybe the Cayenne and a new bike, but that's it. Not buy like jewelry and big and go eat a 5-star and no. Same. I will live same life as I live now, because my happiness comes from meditation. But if I have the money, I can help other people. I can help on the mission with my master, and so on, and have the security that financially don't have to worry about money. And then I will give also back. If I have like tens of billions, I will pay like, I would say like 1 month, 10 years, maybe 5,000 each month. So it's 12 months, 60,000. Yeah. Like I will make it enticing for professionals to go. If you give like even 500 per, it's more than most earn. In Greece, everybody would come. So maybe they will all come to me. Maybe I will also do like they did with France. I will do like a deal with the Greek Federation. And if it's one-on-one, then like big things can happen. So then it's 3 of them. I mean, this place is money for everybody. Anyway, so we will see. Maybe, I don't know, but this the more I talk about it, like this feels good. This feels right. Right now, it feels to me like I played table tennis for 11 long time ago. That's how it feels to me. If you told me like a few weeks ago, stop, don't play, I would be like, what? Are you crazy? I want to beat Ifan. I want to become number 1 again. I was practicing like many hours a day. My shoulder was hurting again. I was like on fire, new drills, and meditated less, which was bad, of course. And then I beat him, and then I was talking with Sulik and what we do next season, and now more money and this and that, and Singapore, and they are very good. I coached with Carrot, we were fine, and then boom, boom, like the ground below your feet, like like this. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like this, I don't care. I mean, this was like crazy. I don't care if you get harassed or embarrassed or badmouthed or whatever. This was really heavy, man. It was like, what the fuck you do that? And now I feel like free, and I don't feel like I will play again in 11. That's how I feel. I don't feel like I'm playing. Maybe I will be coaching, because I still have to pay now the the insurance I made as a freelancer, how it's called. It's like 150 euro a month. It's like one session. Maybe I do one session a month just to pay this. You'll see how it goes. Maybe just coach. Maybe I will play just the tournaments just to get this money for the um for the insurance, a little bit for me. I don't know, man, but my feeling right now when I look at this and how I did those, it feels like I have a positive feeling. My intuition says, "Oh yes, this, I love it." Although I look at this and I don't. Okay, I know what it is. There's the inspector and so on, but the scripts I did there, I zero. I don't remember anything. Well, it's logical. It was 6 years ago now, and then I didn't know anything. In 6 months, I could create all this, but it was all fresh. And it's like in table tennis or language or whatever. If you leave something, it goes away. So I don't remember anything. That's why. But I have still the course. I'll retake it, and well, maybe this is it. And also ChatGPT. I mean, if I had now the problems with colliders, and I would ask ChatGPT, "Hey, the ball goes there," I'm sure that I will swear at him a lot because he talks a lot of shit and repeats things when you say it's not true. He repeats the same thing, and it pisses me off. But at least now they change it. He doesn't give you. Before I was swearing like, "Yeah, what are you fucking cunt? This is not right. I told you not this." And ChatGPT was saying like, "Oh, please refrain from this vulgar." And now this pissed me even more off. What the fuck are you talking about? You, a machine, are not giving me lessons on how to talk. Fuck you. I talk whatever I want, however I want to talk, especially to a machine who doesn't have feelings, which doesn't have feelings and cannot be insulted. But now that doesn't do it anymore. I think they changed it. Now when I say fuck, what is this? You fucking worthless piece of shit. You know, because if you want to have the solution and you say, okay, this is not the solution, and it repeats the same thing. I say, I told you, this is not solution. Give me another solution. And it repeats the same thing one again. All right, then such a big, like, it pissed me off. But now, apologize. Okay, I'm sorry, it didn't meet your expectations, something like this. So, what happened with the life coach? No more? I guess other people also complained about it. Like, come on now, you're gonna tell me how to talk to a machine? Like a chair saying, hey, don't swear at me. Anyway, so this was a long video, man. But when talking about this, I feel like motivated. I feel free. I feel, yeah, it's freedom, and I like to be, not depending on anybody. I love it. Not that I was depending. I mean, the tournaments. Yeah, I mean, somehow because I was working for Carrot. It's Carrot. I don't know who else is behind it. Also, the videos was from this Ahmed, or what is his name? I never heard of him in on Discord. Maybe he stays in the back. There were the two of them together. Always Carrot. So in essence, I was working for him. Not in essence, I was working for him, and but more on a freelancer base. Like we said, one time a week, but it could be more or less. Usually less. And then I would send the invoice, and they would pay me the money. It was nice. I didn't have any complaints. It was nice. Money was good. Was working with Will and with Zach before. Good relationship with Sulik. With Carrot, we were also okay. Although I always had the feeling like he doesn't treat me right and doesn't treat me fair, and now was the proof of it. I think there are sides of my personality he doesn't like. He doesn't like this no. He said I remind him of his brother. One time he said it. He's also fighting like this thing. He's fighting with his brother. Okay, of course you're fighting with your brother. I mean, I'm not the one who's gonna believe what you guys say. Oh, don't talk like this. You're fighting with your family. So what is this? This pretending that you don't swear or you don't fight or you don't. Of course you fight. You fight with the ones you love the most, and you will not fight with strangers. Are you kidding me? You fight with your mother, with your father, with your woman, with your kids, with the people you love the most. You're fighting, and you will not fight with a stranger. There you are, a saint. Sure. It's all masks. I don't like to wear masks. I'm honest. Like Grillon. This was another funny thing. Grillon. One was this with I think when it was with Tege, and he was so lucky, and I was so pissed off because I was climbing the ladder. I was very close to breaking IFA's record. I had 3,730 or something. Then I lost to no, I didn't lose to Porto, but I lost like many points. Or did I lose to him? I think I won, but I won the game, but I lost a lot of points. I think I remember. Um, then to Tege, he was hitting like crazy, and everything went in. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I was lucky, and I thought he was confronting me, and I said, "What are you complaining about?" Something like this, and like, "You're lucky, and you complain. I lose all these points, you complain." And then Grillon was telling me, "Look, you have to have a certain behavior towards the people and so on." I said, "Man, this is not who I am. I will not put a mask on. Yes, of course, it's better not to get angry. Of course, it's better. But I'm honest. That's the difference between you, me, and all the others. I'm honest. I don't pretend that I'm a saint. I don't pretend that I don't get angry. I don't pretend that I don't have those thoughts. Because if I have those thoughts, I will tell you. All of you feel the same and worse than I do. But you pretend and say, no, I don't. One time, Jamie was honest at least. He said, "Oh, if you could hear my mic's off, if you could hear what I'm swearing, this is nothing." So anyway, he said like, "Oh, you have to be like this and you have to have a certain face." And then something happened, and he was going crazy. He was like, "Who are you? Who are you, God, to talk to me like this?" About Hurricane, exactly. Hurricane, where he stopped the game. Hurricane was winning. He stopped the game. He was a complaint. He was he was whining, and then Hurricane, I think, said, "Okay, whatever, okay, you win," something like this. And Sulik didn't say anything. Said, "What the fuck, man? What is this? It's not his fault. It's the internet. What is this? Is not fair. They should continue and play." And then I made this post, and this was, "Hey, this is not fair." And you, Grillon, you know it's not fair, and you were a good player in first division in France, and you know this is not right, and this shouldn't be happening. And he freaked out. He was like, "Well, who are you to talk to me like this? And you think you are God?" And blah, blah, like crazy. I said, "Oh, look at you. What happened with the mask? What happened with, oh, we have to be careful how we talk to others. What happened? You dropped your pants like this. You dropped your pants for real, like naked." This was so funny. I was like, look at you now. Look at you now. And same with Garrett. "Oh, we want people to feel secure and feel safe and this." Oh, really? And then, "I don't care if you get arrested, if you get, but I don't care." Oh, what now? It's funny, man. It's funny. With me, you will never see this. You will never see me pretending, and then you see another face and say, oh, he was hiding this. No. Look at me, how I talk from day one and how I talk now. It's always the same. You will never wonder if what I say is how I feel or not. You will never wonder. You know, this is how I feel. Because as they say, the saying goes, I say what I mean and I mean what I say. I'm an open book. I don't pretend, I don't lie, I don't play games. I'm honest. When I'm angry, I'm angry. Like a normal human being. Angry. Everybody gets angry. Everybody has anger inside of them if things go wrong. Everybody. So just the difference is I show and others lie, pretend they are. No, you're not fooling anybody. At least you're not fooling me. And in situations like this, you see suddenly the real face of people, and say, "Oh, there you go. See?" And you thought this guy is cares or this. No, there you go. With me, you know. If I say I like you, I like you. If I say fuck off, it means fuck off. I don't want to have anything to do with you. I will not pretend to be your friend and then stab you in the back. No. I'll tell you, hey, either I like you and it's honest, and I will not lie to you. I will not steal from you. I will not try to play games with you or behind your back or whatever, you know. But if I don't like you, I will not pretend I like you. I will say, hey, look, like with this guy, you attack me like this, stay away. I don't wish you anything. I don't wish bad to anybody, but stay the fuck away. I don't want this energy in my life. Go. You know. You don't have to guess. Anyway, so this is it, man. How many hours is the video? It's long, isn't it? 2.5 hours. Not so long. 2.5 hours, like good meditation, 2.5 hours. All right, so this I guess could spot stop. And I will record now also a video for meditation, and that's it. That's it. We'll go to master, and then I will get clarification about everything. My intuition, my feeling, my inner voice tells me it's finished with 11. Maybe the tournaments, but I think not even that. I really think, I feel that it's over. That's how I feel. Maybe it's wrong, maybe, I don't know. I will ask master and we'll see. And then start posting videos like I did there to show progress, building, show what I learn, building slowly the game, which is really not difficult. People think coding is it's not difficult. Difficult, you know what difficult is? It's like problems, like small problems that show up. Can be small problem, and you go crazy. You cannot find the solution. But generally, it's really not. With those machines now, like for example, you saw the table tennis I had. This was 2 assets. This was one, like this hall. It's one asset. You paid like, I don't know, 10, 20, 30 euro, and you just put it in the game. It's the whole thing. It's ready. And then I bought the table tennis, the table. You just put it in, and it's ready. And that's it. That's the good thing with, and then you just do interactions. Like you put like the AI, the UI, and then you just have interactions. Like if you click there, then this happens. If you click there, new room. If you click there, settings. If you click there, so all this you have to write in code. But it's not like, I mean, you need to learn, of course, but it's then of course the AI or the physics. If you use physics, there is the, but then it's math, you know. So anyway, we will see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. All right. So I guess this is it. Anything else?
Any questions? We take now questions from the audience. Please, anybody who has a question, raise your hand. Nobody?
Yeah. Let me see if there's anything else. What is this sound? All right. Let me just think if there's something else so I don't have to do another video. I talked about all of this. Again, I wish everybody to have a nice life. Everybody, even that French guy. I wish him all the best, really. I don't wish bad to anybody. Also, Carrot, after he said what he said, I wish him all the best. I just decide like, okay, I don't want this energy in my life. Like with this French guy attacking me and talk to me like this. Stay away. It's just like that. It's like, imagine you go on the safari and a lion attacks you, right? You don't want this in your life, right? And you don't have anything against the lion. The lion is beautiful. But if it's dangerous to you, you stay away, right? So of course the lion is the extreme example. Like a dog. Maybe you like a dog. But if the dog bites you, just like this, well, I had cats. I had a lot of cats and dogs from the street here in Greece. They are on the streets. They come. I give them to eat, and I had quite a few throughout the years. I was like taking care of cats, but cats are very strange. Some you have it on your on your lap, and you may caress them and you do stuff there, and suddenly they bite you. Oh, what the fuck? You don't want this. Then you push them away. It's not like you have anything against the cat, but if this cat harms you, then you don't want any contact anymore. And this is how it is with this guy, the French guy. I don't like his personality. I don't like that you attack people like this and you think it's funny. It's not funny. You're not funny. You're not cool. You're just pitiful. That's what you are. I feel pity for those people, like that they feel the need to attack others and they think they're funny. And you're not funny, man. You're not funny. The thing you think you want attention and oh, I said this. You're not funny. You're a fool. But still, I don't wish you anything bad. Have the best life, but just you go there, and I'm here, and don't come to me again. All right. I think that's it. Yes, we will see what happens in the following months. I will finish this the course anyway. Maybe if I run again into problems and ChatGPT can't solve them, and I don't see anything in meditation, I will still not do it. But before it was, as I said, just in meditation. I wanted to download this in meditation. Now with ChatGPT, I feel like I may even be able to fix this, and just do the physics based on my feeling, play and feel, and like fix things and try again. Like build an AI simple thing, and then play, or ball machine, just one simple ball, and then play and see, and then change the parameters slowly. Then I will have to take a course on multiplayer. Now I already bought all those courses like many years ago. I need like the basic thing to build the app game is super easy, as you saw, and I did this in a few days. The table tennis thing you saw, it was like 3 days or something. It's very simple, like the basic construct. This is how it works. Then you need to work on the AI, like not the simple thing. You have the movement, and then yeah, the movement, more the movement. They have different movements, different spins, different shots, front, back, and so on. So you need to make this more like with many more variations. Then you need the ball machine, which is easier because the ball machine does react, just throws. So this is easier to do. He can give you whatever spin you want or speed you want. But then we do. Oh, it's a minimum. One of the things I didn't like with the 11, I like this new thing where you can change the rate before and after. This was very good, because then you could combine different shots and change the before and after timing, so you can combine many shots. This was very good. But the thing which is missing, and I was saying it I don't know how many times, it's like, let's say I want to do a serve, and then I want 2 different returns. I want a short return and I want a long chop. Right, but I don't want to know what is coming. But I want one of the 2. So if you just practice this, then you can do it with 11. You can do a chop, and you can do a long chop short, chop long, and you can do random. So then you can serve, and you never know. It's short, okay, you go short. It's long, you loop. You never know. But this is it. You cannot combine this with, let's say you want to have, okay, I serve and I want either short or long without me knowing. The moment you play long, then I loop, and then I want you to block from the backhand, let's say randomly. This you cannot do with 11 now. So for this, you need an option like folder 1, play folder 1 randomly which is like short return and long return. Play them randomly till you give the long return. When you give the long return chop, then go to folder 2. Just as in real life, because after the long chop and you attack the long chop, then the game opens. So you don't want to chop anymore, right? So then folder 2 opens, and folder 2 will be like, let's say, block from backhand all table. Let's say block from backhand all table and block from middle or so on. And then you play like this. And then, let's say, if this is possible, it should be possible. But then it's maybe like 3 balls, 4 balls like this, and then maybe lobs. So you have a package of 2, 3, or how many you want, packages and packages. So when you go to the middle, there will be no more chops anymore. Anyway, these are all details. And then, of course, the multiplayer setup where you can play ranked, unranked, leaderboard, and so on and so on. Anyway, ChatGPT is a big thing, and it will only become better. Oh, I wanted to say one thing about ChatGPT. One thing they said, oh, ChatGPT will be like Terminator, and they will take over the world, and la la la. First of all, in order for it to do something like this, it needs to be conscious. It needs to be aware of itself and make own decisions. A machine can never be conscious. This is the problem with also neuroscientists who believe that consciousness is created in the brain by physical, like neurons and so on. This is the whole mistake in their thought process. So if this happens, if this is the case, then of course a machine can also be conscious. But when you know about consciousness and spirituality, consciousness and the body are separate. It's like with the VR. The VR itself has no awareness, but if I put the VR on my head, I am the one who puts the awareness into the game, into the Spartan helmet. Same thing, this is a VR headset, but it's a full immersion VR headset, the machine, the body. And we are sitting here as consciousness. When consciousness leaves, this is just a piece of meat, nothing else. It's like the computer. The computer doesn't have consciousness. You go to the computer and you do conscious decisions, which then can be viewed on the screen and on what the computer does. The computer is the body, but the computer does nothing by itself. You are the one making decisions. So ChatGPT can never be conscious, and when it cannot be conscious, it cannot make decisions like I want to take over the world and so on and so on. And if it does, people were saying like this was fun. I mean, they say people are intelligent, but the things those people say are so fucking stupid. Somebody said, oh yeah, then we have to teach ChatGPT how to learn and how to behave. All right, so just because you teach the ChatGPT how to behave, it means that when it becomes super intelligent, it will listen to you, to the monkey, right? I mean, how can you even think this way? It's like saying the chimpanzee teaches a small child how to walk and how to do small things based on his intelligence, but then when the child becomes a bigger human and has a brain and more intelligent than the chimpanzee, it will still think as the chimpanzee told him to think. I mean, how fucking stupid do you need to be to make this kind of assumption? You are a fucking moron. Sorry. Or you're stupid to say something like this. But this will never happen because it cannot be conscious. So, the other thing, Elon Musk and the other guys say, okay, let's stop for 6 months just to evaluate. So we just don't get, we don't lose the grip on it. All right, Elon. So, by the way, I like Elon. I love what he did with Twitter, and so there's free speech now, and not this stupid woke bullshit canceling people just because they don't agree with them. So Elon, all right. So because you signed the document, and let's say many people agree and say, okay, we stop the research on AI. All right. So this means that the Chinese will stop, that the Russians will stop, that the criminal people will stop also, right? This means that the government will stop too, right? That's what you think. I mean, how naive do you need to be to think something like this? Okay, we said we stopped. Elon said we stopped. Yes, we agree. And the secret government programs, the CIA and all the Mossad and all those, they stopped too, right? Because you said we should stop. I mean, seriously, nobody will stop from them. So the best thing is to have it open source, and many people can work on it, because you cannot stop it. Those people. So you want to stop and let the foreign governments you say are your enemies, which I don't agree, like China or Russia, they will stop too, right? Just because you say it. I mean, this is beyond naive. Anyway, so I don't know why we went this way, but so that's it for now. This is really it. I think I said everything I need to say, I want to say. And right now it feels like it's over. That's how it feels. It's over. It's over with 11. The only thing I could see is playing tournaments, but my intuition tells me it's over. That's how I feel. It feels like something way in the past, like with cigarettes and smoking. Like I smoked some, I don't know when, some time in my life. That's how it feels. That's the feeling I have. That's over. But you never know. As I said, I'll go to my master now, where I will get big charging. Now I'm clean, 1.5 year, no smoking, no drinking. First time in those 23 years I'm clean like this. All the other times I got charging, but then I fucked it up through drinking and smoking. Now I'm clean. I will stay clean. This could be a big boost, and maybe then I will have the experiences and get the code, and till September I will create my own game. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. Whatever it is, I have a positive feeling about all of this. We'll see what happens. So that's it. And I guess I will post also tomorrow a video of the Unity, the last project of London University. Yeah. And that's it. And we'll see what will happen. So, peace out.